right, joining a little bit way through, Luke Lilledahl versus Brendan McCrone. This is Penn State versus Ohio State. Here at the US Open, 57 kilos. We're in the quarters already. Flying by. Lilledahl already up 4-0. He's good on his feet. Another takedown makes it 6-0. Over a minute still to wrestle in the first. NLWC and Ohio RTC officially, as the collegiate season has ended. Nice attack from Lilledahl, defended by McCrone. So we're in freestyle. A couple claps from Lilledahl. Perhaps a distractive move. Maybe just an involuntary reaction from Lilledahl. And fierce hand fights. Elbow post, high C. Lilledahl keeps the attacks coming. McCrone attacks, but Lilledahl re-attacks. Oh, was there an exposure there? I thought McCrone might have belly wizard Lilledahl over, but nobody saw it. Neither referee, chair, or judge. And then in the ensuing scramble, it's two more for Lilledahl plus a turn. And that's all she wrote. 10-0, first period just before time runs out. Luke Lilledahl into the semifinals for the NLWC.
The semifinals of the US Open popping off right now. All right, underway.
Lilledahl in the red, Nico Provo in the blue.
Single leg from Nico Provo. Taking on U20 World Champion Luke Lilledahl. A great season for Penn State this year, placing third. Nico Provo redshirted, nice low shot. He's working up head outside now. Is Nico Provo out of Stanford. Good leg defense by Luke Lilledahl, getting that foot on the mat. And there's a takedown and right into a lace 2 and 2. 4-0 lead right now for Nico Provo, and he's looking for more. And there's another shot from Nico Provo, jumped out to an early lead, 4-0. And talking with Stanford coach Chris Ayers, he was saying Provo has been so impressive, been getting better and better. Had to miss this year, figuring some things out, but now wrestling at an extremely high level and showing his freestyle chops here.
Yeah, Luke Lilledahl coming off a third place finish at NCAA's. This is a matchup we didn't get to see in folk style last season, as CP just mentioned. And now Lilledahl gets on the board with a step out. 4-1. Two minutes down in the first period.
And there's a nice low attack by Luke Lilledahl, left-handed single. Looking to lift doubles across, that's gonna be 4. What an attack by Luke Lilledahl. With that Barzagar finish, that was nasty. Kind of started with a pick, worked up left-handed single, and then doubled off beautifully. Now he's up 5-4.
And just like that, no panic from Lilledahl, and Now he's got the lead. It's a whole new ball game. Short time left in the first period.
Semifinals for men's freestyle going on mats 2 and 3. On the opposite semi, it's Liam Cronin taking on Daniel DeShazer. Of course, a spot in Final X on the line. You want to make the finals here, so you can win a U.S. Open title, and this is the only path to Final X for 57 kilograms, because Spencer Lee is awaiting the winner of the U.S. Open already in Final X. That's only the case for 2 weights in men's freestyle.
That's right, so do or die time for all of our 57 kilo guys. And ditto for 61 with Vito sitting out.
Another low shot attempt there by Provo. Can't get in. Clearing the ties is Luke Lilledahl on a right-handed collar, snapping out of it. Good pressure from Lilledahl. Bringing Provo towards the zone, who shoots a left-handed single, gives himself a little more real estate, but still in the zone towards that out-of-bounds line, and just walks the tightrope. Nice job by Nico. Cody Sanderson and Cornell Robinson in the corner for Luke. Chris Ayers, Hayden Hidley for Nico Provo.
Yeah, it's one of the best things about the Open. Oh, is Lilledahl's coming right into our table, brushing up against the mat mic.
Textbook re-attack there from Luke Lilledahl. Provo lowered his level, shot, and great recovery and attack for just one.
Nothing like front row seats as wrestlers come hurtling at you in your eye level to the mat as we are right now. Luckily, they're the 57 kilo
they're
guys.
smaller.
I feel like I would survive
I
that
think
pretty well.
they'd both kill us, Spay.
If they wanted to kill us.
Yeah. And there's another shot. No, it's going to kill Tyler Meisinger.
Are they targeting?
They're targeting. We are under attack, folks. Luke Lilledahl and Nico Provo have waged war. We're not going to back down, but we're also not going to fight back. We're just going to sit here.
No. I hope Tyler was recording there.
Yeah, that's going to be great. And now with all the mayhem, it's 8-4 Lilledahl, minute 25 to go. He's really responded well since going down 4-0. Left-handed single by Luke Lilledahl. Easy finish there for 2 more.
That's the mantra for Penn State wrestlers, but especially Luke Lilledahl is score points, and keep scoring.
Look for a trap arm there. Couldn't get it. 9-4 now the lead for Luke Lilledahl. Lightning Luke, they call him, and you're seeing why.
Lilledahl took out Brandon McCrone in the quarters and Shamar Baines in the first match of the tournament for him. $40 seconds remain in this match, assuming it goes the distance.
Another shot from Provo. Can't score, and now he gets in. Good leg defense there by Lilledahl, and they're gonna say straight arm push. One offered by the judge. And they'll put up the one.
So Provo running out of time, 15 seconds remain. Lilledahl gonna move on to the finals, which will be wrestled tomorrow.
And that's going to do it. A 10-4 final. Lightning Luke Lilledahl into the U.S. Open Finals. Just a true freshman. He'll await the winner of Liam Cronin and Daniel DeShazer.
Yeah, Luke Lilledahl has looked great all week weekend long and looking to put an exclamation point. Has Liam Cronin in the finals. This should be a good one, Christian.
Give a little sense of the credentials for Luke Lilledahl on the international stage.
Luke Lilledahl, he's made 4 straight age-level world teams, won silver and gold at U17s and U20s over the past 4 years. Luke Lilledahl, he's a top 10, top 15 guy in the world on the senior level at 57 kilograms.
And just a true freshman. And now Liam Cronin, a little more experience on his side. What have you seen from Liam Cronin so far?
Liam Cronin, he is a worthy challenger here. Defeated Daniel DeShazer in a match he really controlled, and him and Luke Lilledahl wrestled to a 2-2 match at the Olympic trials.
As we take a look at the tail of the tape, Luke Lilledahl and Liam Cronin, 2-2 last year in April. We'll see the adjustments, the progression from both wrestlers in this U.S. Open final coming up now. Underway now, 57 kilogram finals. In the red, Nittany Lion, Titan Mercury, that's Luke Lilledahl, and in the blue, that's Liam Cronin. Hard hand fight early, low level attack threatened there by Luke Lilledahl.
Key to the match for Lilledahl for me is him getting to his offense early in this match.
A lot of hands, a lot of motion so far from both guys. Another shot attempt, underhook left side now for Cronin. Off of that Lilledahl attack.
Cronin, All-American for Nebraska. He could be a tough guy to open up, but wow, look at that, Luke Lilledahl.
And it's those ankle attacks that have really separated Luke Lilledahl from much of his competition, and there you see it, early start. You asked for it, Kozak, you said that was a key for Luke. Gets a takedown in the first minute.
Yeah, he wasn't able to transition to parterre offense, and so in my mind, that's a win for Cronin because Lilledahl has looked really good in parterre this weekend.
Good snap there from Liam Cronin. Another collar and ankle attempt. Not a Lilledahl. They fight on that right side. Cronin. Nice single leg there from Luke Lilledahl. Bringing him to the edge, and that's going to be 1 for Luke Lilledahl. 2 offered, and it's 2 confirmed. They're going to give the takedown there, allowing a little continuation on the edge. And Luke Lilledahl, just like that, up 4-0, a minute 30 to go. Now, 57-61 are a little different. Winners here go to Final X. This is the end of the line for the lightweights as Spencer Lee already in Final X as they're in another exchange here. Hard whizzer down on that arm from Liam Cronin, but dropping down to the foot. Shallow now, and Lilledahl gonna add to his lead. 6-0, what a statement in this first minute.
This is impressive stuff from Lilledahl. You know, you mentioned 2-2 about a year ago. What kind of adjustments would be made? We're seeing the progression that Lilledahl has made, and now he's kind of, might be not sure what's going on
little
here.
tender.
Yeah.
He wrestled through it, and then once the whistle blew, I don't know if kind of had a realization.
One of those pains that sneaks up on you.
Yeah.
So he's going to be all right here, but as I was saying, Lilledahl definitely made some progress over the last year. 2-2 match, now he's opening up 6-0. 2 minutes into this bout.
And they're ready to go. They're about to start here.
There's the
Luke Lilledahl's all right. Time is the great healer in those situations, Sean.
Yeah, for sure.
I've been impressed with the snaps of Cronin. He's getting good reactions, but hasn't followed him up. Nice shot again by Luke Lilledahl. Great head position, now backside, standing single leg with 37 seconds to go. Brings him to the zone. He's gonna want more than just 1. That's 4, that's the match. Oh, really, just 1?
Just 1. So
Man, I really thought they would have given the 4.
Yeah, I believe he got the step out and then continued through, but wow, it
Maybe
doesn't matter.
It
It doesn't matter.
He can try it again here. Another single leg for Luke Lilledahl.
Gonna get the step out again, and so now he's just a takedown away from ending this match with a tech fall.
He's a machine right now.
Looking so smooth, so good. So now, you know, don't want to say it too early, but can he?
Oh my, it's over. 10-0, Luke Lilledahl, US Open champion. Spencer Lee next at Final X.
Statement tournament for Luke Lilledahl.
Unreal. Unchallenged. Just mowed right through a very tough Liam Cronin. And you want to talk about the improvements, the adjustments. From 2-2 last year at the Olympic trials to a first period 10-0. Luke Lilledahl getting better and better every day.
Yeah, now obviously Spencer Lee is the final boss, but
oh my,
Luke
is he ever?
Luke Lilledahl has made progress. Is it enough to challenge Spencer? That's the question.
That's what we're going to be talking about from now until June 14th, Final X, Newark, New Jersey. Let's take a look at this offensive display from Luke Lilledahl. Dropped in on the low ankle to get things going. And